Alright, so we back with another video. Today we giving y'all the cat breaker video. Now, if you're not tuned in on 2K26, we got cat breakers now, man. We gotta really make sure that we do this right and correct. So we gonna be doing this tier list. If you already know about these, like the video, subscribe. We got more videos coming for y'all boys, so stay tuned. We got y'all coming with the hits. We got y'all coming with the videos. So make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hype the video if you do want more of these. Help it in the algorithm, comment down below, all that good stuff out the way. Further ado, let's hop into it. Hop into it. Before we get even deep, before you even see my opinions, put in the comments down below what's the best attribute for any build for cat breakers. Simple. Let's get into it. Alright, first one we got close shot. Now when it comes to cat breakers, bro, close shot, I do think raising close shot, oh, another thing with cat breakers this year, you can raise it way more than +5. So cat breakers and driving layup are very interesting because those are clear ones that you can raise the green window when you do those things. So close shot, especially if you're big, having a bigger green window is important. I'm gonna have to say later though. Driving layup is a different one because there are actual people that make layup builds. Close shot, if you're big, you're probably gonna have close shot, but you're probably also gonna have standing dunk. So I would probably say because you also have like so many other things you have to worry about as a big, you have to worry about your shooting ability. Maybe you don't have shooting ability. You have to worry about your rebounding ability, your blocking ability, your physicals, or whatever. So I do think it's a little bit more stuff to worry about when it comes to close shot. When you're a guard, driving layup, there's gonna be some builds where you don't put driving dunk on. I'ma say driving layup is a hit or miss. Then we have driving up. Now driving up might be a certain interesting because even on them driving layup builds, if you don't put any dunk on it, you can get a lot of dunk rating when it being low. Now if we talk about them 6-for-5 builds, you can get a lot of cat breakers. I would say driving dunk is auto, but it's not auto on every build. Auto is literally something that you're automatically putting on. I would say it's hit or miss. And I'm not going to rank them in order. I'm going to let y'all just decide on that personally. Next, we got standing dunk. That's not an auto because on guards it's not auto. But bigs, it damn near is. But I'm going to say hit or miss. I think that's another hit or miss situation. Physicals is not, or not physicals, but finishing is not as important as it usually is. I'm going to say post control is a later. It's probably a hit or miss if you're a post because you probably have that as auto. But I would say it's a later situation for most people because it is a good one because you can get a lot of post control on pretty much every build. So I'm going to say a later. Mid-range. Mid-range is not an auto to me. I would say it is a hit or miss. It is a hit or miss. Now, 3-ball. Now we talking about something that's pretty much an auto or instant. 3-ball is a tough one. I think 3-ball is an instant. It's an instant, bro. It's one of the more important ones in the entire game. Raising your 3-ball, you can have builds that don't have no 3-ball and get it on. You can have builds with 3-ball and get it on. It's just nice to have to get those badges, to get those animations and all that type of stuff. So I think that's an instant. But free throw is I probably would say later. There's probably not a never. Bro. Because of the fact that it's not just raising it 5, it's probably not gonna be a never. Keep it a being. Next we have pass accuracy. I would probably say auto for pass accuracy. Pass accuracy, you think about it, bro. It can be useful on a lot of builds, and if you have a low pass rating, like even on a lock, you can raise it a lot. So it just comes down to do you have enough cat breakers. So it's either an auto or a later. But I think you're more likely to put pass accuracy on any build before you do it on close shot, post control, and free throw. It's just a later auto. So I would probably say because it is most likely to be put on, it is very likely to put on pass accuracy. Is it more likely to put on pass accuracy than mid-range and driving dunk? I would say mid-range. The driving dunk, though, that's a tough one. I'm going to say auto because it goes across every build. Every build is going to be, you could think about putting on pass accuracy. You go at least think about it, I would say. Ball handle. Guards is auto. Big man, you can get it's easy to get a lot of ball handle with cat breakers. I would say auto. I would say this is another auto situation. Speed ball is an instant. This year, I would say speed with ball is low-key a hit or miss. Because a lot of people are putting their speed with ball up first and then not even worry about it with cap breakers. That's one of the things they automatically already have. Because it's linked with the speed, and you already want a lot of speed on builds, so it's like hand in hand. It's not as much of a negative as people thought it was going to be coming into the year. It actually, like, speed with ball is one of those. You may not even be putting speed with ball up, to be honest, but I would say hit or miss. Because it is important. Interior defense might be a never. But I'm going to say later because, like, this is one of those, if you have enough cap breakers, okay. Perimeter defense. There is situation where people are putting up perimeter defense pretty early, I would think. I would say a hit or miss situation. Steal is a later. Block. I think you should be putting up block on every build this year because you need it on guards, you need it on locks, you need it on bigs. Guards and locks need it so that you can get shot contest consistently because you got to jump sometimes. Really, a lot of times, especially if you're playing comp. And then if you're locked, you also still need it for like chase downs if people want to rim run. Big man, you get it. You understand why it's important. I would actually say block is an auto. Offensive rebound, I would say both of these are instants for bigs. Kind of similar to like 3 ball is an instant. I would say rebound is an instant. It's like, that is so important for big man that it doesn't even matter how important it is for locks or guards. I would just say it's an instant, personally. Speed. Speed is an interesting one, I would say. I think this is a good one to put on. I don't think people are idle putting it on all the time. Because some people are... This is another one of those speed ball situations where you probably have it already on. But if you do have a space, I do always say later. I think that and agility... Pretty much all of these are probably later, low-key. They're probably all later because speed, very important to have. Agility, very important to have. Strength, you can make some really good builds where you have like your high weight, but you don't put your strength up early, and you can get the cap breakers really easy on the strength. Vertical is another one that you can get really easy vertical from cap breakers. Speed and agility is not as easy, but yeah, I would say later on all those. All the physicals are very important. So yeah, I would say the way these attributes work this year, it really does come down to like what type of build you are. I think 3 ball is probably the most like instant. Like you can be a guard, a lock, a big. It's going on no matter what. Is it instantly going on every one of the builds? Is low-key debatable. Rebound for their build, because you want to get to that 99 kind of fast, I would say that is probably the most instant for the build. Because when it comes to guards, you could put on ball handle, you could put on 3 ball. It's a couple different things you could put on if you're a guard. Pass accuracy, that's kind of like the knockoff 3 ball. You can put that on any build. Locks, guards, bigs. Ball handle, went over it. Block, again, that's another one like pass accuracy and 3 ball where you can put it on any build and it's very important. You could argue it's more important than pass accuracy on every build. That's up to you. Layup, that's hit or miss in my opinion because you got the layup builds out there. You can be a big man with a layup build. You can be a guard with a layup build. You can be a lock with a layup build. It don't really matter. And layups are really good. Floaters are really good. As long as that's going to be like that, I think driving layup is always going to be pretty important. It just does come down to a lot more people are making dunk builds. So it really does kind of you got to factor both into it. So it is a tougher one. I would say it's hit or miss. It's like a situational thing. Driving dunk, I think this is another situational thing. Like, there's a lot more situations where driving dunk is getting put on, though. Driving dunk might be an auto. I'm a low-key raised driving dunk. Because low-key, them driving dunk builds where you go 88 and can go 2 on driving dunk, that's an auto. That's low-key could be an instant as well. But I'm going to say auto. I'm going to say auto for driving dunk. And mid-range, standing dunk. Standing dunk is nice. Mid-range, there's some people that's making mid-range builds, so I'm not mad at it. But me, personally, I would say it's hit or miss. Speed ball, hit or miss because a lot of people put that speed ball as high as they want it now. But I will say because they do have more, like, dribble styles that you can get later on. People, especially if you're a small guard, maybe you're putting that on as an auto. But, and bigs are putting, speed ball might be another auto because bigs are putting this on as well. I may gotta say auto for speed ball as well because I was only thinking about it from a guard perspective, especially like the big guards. But the big man guards, like the 6'10" and up ones, they are a low-key. Speed ball is a really good cap breaker to put on. Yeah, so yeah, perimeter defense, hit or miss. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. All these are, you probably can put them all. It just depends on how many cat breakers you have. Free throw probably is the closest to never. I don't think I would ever, actually, I don't think I would ever put on free throw or post control personally. But I think post control is more likely because post scores. So yeah, but free throw is probably a never. Probably actually a never. I don't think I would ever put on free throw with a cat breaker, because you gotta think about it. Those are cat breakers you could use anywhere else. So nah, I don't think I would actually put on free throw. Thinking about it, I don't think I would. I would do steal. I was gonna say I low-key would. Nah, I would do steal. Even though steal is not at crazy on this game, I would do steal. But yeah, that's the video. That's the cat breaker tier list. That's me ranking every single attribute based off what you should be putting your cat breakers for. But obviously, depending on the build and what type of stuff you have, it's not all the way accurate. Like, every build is like a template and preference. So you're gonna do something different than what I would probably do. But for the most part, universally, that is my cat breaker tier list for the builds.
Now, I've been letting y'all off for a little while. 90%. Let me say it again. 90% of y'all aren't even subscribed. Now, I've been doing this for a little while now. Y'all, I know y'all mess with the content at this point. So subscribe. Subscribe. It's that simple. If you buying anything on Fortnite, Epic Games Store, use code YaboiFitz. I don't know why I ain't been had this, but yeah.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!